a sensational tournament, a sensational story. It is a dream debut in the desert for Luke Littler. The Nuke has beaten them all. He is the Bahrain darts master at the very first time of trying. An unbelievable talent, a sensational story, and an array of the biggest names in the game could not stop him here in Bahrain. Luke Littler is the champion.
Receiving the spectacular trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, and for the very first time in his career, we crown him the Bahrain Darts Master. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Luke the Nuke Littler.
Somehow resists the power from Littler to lift the title on home soil. That could have been so different, Dan.
Michael Van Gerwen, he is the boss in Den Bosch. He gets Luke Littler just as he said he would, and he had to produce his best display of the whole tournament to deny the teenager back-to-back World Series titles. Finally, somebody has stopped him, and it turns out it was mighty Michael Van Gerwen. What a final here in Den Bosch. What a performance from these two, and they are going to have some serious contests in the weeks and months and years to come.
Well, it took MVG to average around 120 in the final stages of that match to stop Littler from winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Toto Darts Master, and it goes to the one, the only MVG Michael Van Gerwen.
It does seem as though he's lost the connection with the weight of the throw, and as it was evidenced in the last leg, yeah, it didn't matter, but it doesn't matter if you can still do it.
A night of excellence, a night of brilliance. Could it be nervy in this final leg? Maybe not, because Van Gerwen hits a fourth maximum of the match.
Maybe he just needed to see a little bit of a weak shot out of Littler to kind of gain that confidence to drill in that maximum.
6 starts without a treble. It is Van Gerwen's to lose now, for sure.
46.
And that's how you go about losing legs you should win. No, I don't think Littler will close the gap entirely, but he just might.
180 from Luke Littler, and this match is back in the balance.
Well, and he might be settling.
96.
Oh, that's a huge last start to leave the 1-2-2 instead of a 160 with only the single.
What will Littler leave? Great switch into the 18s. He's on 80 for the match, but will he get a look at it?
Oh, he needs to go right next to it. Yes, and a bullseye to win.
Match start missed by Van Gerwen, and Luke Littler should get at least one himself. He'd love two at double 10. He does get two at double 10. Luke Littler to take the night. And he cannot take his chance.
Well, I don't know that the big pause really helped them there. This man's so much experience. Needs double 4.
And mighty Michael Van Gerwen manages to survive another fabulous contest with the teenager.
Utter focus and concentration from Littler. Needs to treble up, gets it.
If MVG does lose this game, he will be absolutely fuming. Glenn, you know this. There's certain games you win and lose. Oh, wow, he got left hanging badly there, didn't he? Oh, dear, he won't want to see that. Replay it! Replay it!
99.
We're not stirring it up, honestly. Here comes Van Gerwen.
140.
So many twists and turns as we go into this last leg decider.
But this is the sport in a nutshell, isn't it? You dominate, you miss, you call it luck, bad luck, whatever you want to call it, but you miss. And all of a sudden you've lost that position of power, and now you're in a bit of trouble, but he may get out of it still.
6 starts and 2 on, he's thinking. Advantage Van Gerwen. The champagne 1-3-2 for the match.
He's made a mess of that as well.
91 left, he can't be done. Chance for Van Gerwen, up and down, swings and roundabouts. And what else is going to happen in this game?
Wow, 36-36. That's in. That is in as well. He did not play the percentages. And true to form, Michael Van Gerwen gives it the big one as he gets Littler beat again. I think they enjoyed it. The 3-time world champ, the 7-time Premier League champ. He can handle all the pressure in the world. We've seen it. But now, this leg is all about Luke Littler. He just needs to close it out. Keep straight, John. Hit a treble every visit. Should be home and hosed.
Yes, and it should mean that Michael can't rely on hitting 93 scores. Now, maybe just a bit. He's got to get a 2 treble to visit here. He has to. You have to punish when offered. And that isn't enough. I'm sorry. That is something where Luke Littler now still can rely on that initial plan of yours.
Yeah, after 61st starts, only at 99, that would have hurt MVG. And that will have hurt him further. It's never the single treble visits that hurt, it's the 2s and 3s. And after 9 darts, winning 164, he's got MVG in all sorts of trouble.
Oh, he's not even thinking of the 164, and nor should he.
This is the maturity of him as a 17-year-old that's played darts for 15 years.
But there is sort of a wild card element to what he might do with the man.
Yeah, he's not going to go 2 double 6s if you mean that.
No, I don't.
For a place in the final. That was, in a way, a very, very good, accomplished performance from Luke.
Can't find the treble 20 with any regularity at the minute.
Possibly.
Oh, decent.
Yeah, it's possible, Dan. He just feels uncomfortable. I don't know. But it all looks an effort. Even when he was playing better in this game, it still looked a bit of an effort.
Michael Van Gerwen, who picked up a win last week to end his run of quarter-final exits, is staring down the barrel of yet another early exit.
And Luke Littler is not letting up.
He has not been brilliant. He has not been his explosive best, and yet he has been comfortably better than MVG, the 7-time champion, for large portions of this game.
It was similar last week, where Michael was just not as good as Luke. Well, he's looking to leave tops here. He can't. Not the way he's throwing. I wasn't having it.
Luke Littler, double 10 for another win against Michael van Gerwen. And the nuke takes out MVG. Michael van Gerwen confused by his own display and through some confusing errors.
Just hasn't happened for Littler.
Like I said, an hour ago it was 107 average, 5 180s. Was it in everything he looked at? Now he's averaging below 90 and on the brink of being beaten by MVG.
There's a match-winning opportunity incoming, and he may have a bit of time with it, Van Gerwen, for a huge victory. Yeah, double 8 to cap off a fine display, and Michael van Gerwen gets over the line. The last 3 legs were brilliant from MVG. He came into this evening under scrutiny because he'd only won 1 game since those hat-trick of wins. Well, he's back in the winner's enclosure again. He's won here in Birmingham. He's beaten Luke Littler by 6 legs to 3.
Well, in his opening game, Luke Littler beat Peter Wright 6-1. Is he going to get done 6-1?
He's won his last 12 professional darts matches. Littler 6 in the Premier League, 6 on the Euro Tour. His last defeat was to Humphries, 6-5 in Germany on the Euro Tour. But to keep winning against this elite 8-man field, week in, week out, is beyond difficult.
Yes. Especially over the volatile best-of-11 format. And it is volatile, let's be honest. We've seen many a game turn on the width of a wire.
29. But Van Gerwen here has bossed this match. We saw that Farskell leg when they were both on double 1. Van Gerwen won that. But overall, he's been the daddy tonight in this contest, and he's on his way to the final as he looks for a 5th nightly win. He's won in Berlin, Glasgow, Newcastle and Birmingham. Littler in Belfast, Manchester, Liverpool and Aberdeen. They're both chasing a 5th nightly win, but Van Gerwen looks like he's going to book his ticket in the money match against Humphries or Smith.
99.
Well, he has time. Is he going to utilise the time? Oh, he liked the way he threw that as well.
Shaved the wire. He'll be back for double 6. And he'll feel like tonight he's thrown a double 6 because it's been a great night for Van Gerwen here. He's going to be in the final. Everything's going his way. And he's in the final. Michael van Gerwen demolishes the league leader Luke Littler. He takes him apart in Leeds. Van Gerwen wins by 6 legs.
Oh, this may have to go. We don't know.
But imagine if he just laid up instead.
Oh, stop it.
Because you would let MVG have a look at this to win the match with a 170.
Let me tell you, as he let go of that, he felt that had a chance. When they're online, he's going to get 2 darts. He should get 2 darts.
Double 8. Point proven. Michael van Gerwen silences the doubts as he sees off Littler. The 3-time champion was the underdog in this one, but the 17-year-old has just had a big reminder that MVG remains one of the biggest dogs in this sport. 10-6, getting better and better through the middle part of the
8 legs on the spin. And he has given it to Van Gerwen and some.
Yes, he has looked absolutely tantalising all the way through, and he continues with the power scoring That's another maximum. His 8th. And numerous other 1-6 odds and 1-7 odds. Amazing.
Just enjoy it. Sit back and enjoy
57.
a young genius at work.
Has he got anything left up his sleeve?
164.
I'll just fire one of those in, just in case.
92.
Quick in thought as well, very quickly. Knows exactly what to go for.
111. Luke, you require 72.
For the match. For the match.
Game
What a performance! The Duck crowd are on their feet as well. Well played, says Michael Van Gerwen. That was simply sensational, Luke Littler. He averaged 108. He made it look so easy.
Yeah, and look, Littler keeps this up. It's going to be the best Euro Tour performance ever. It can't be held up to that long format game, but this is absolutely unreal. This is unbelievable. Van Gerwen is set to post one of the highest losing averages ever seen on the European Tour, and he's not even going to get close to this 17-year-old. He's played like this for 3 games now. He only needs 2 more to get another Euro Tour title, because I'm not sure Van Gerwen is going to be able to stop him here.
I don't think he will. This is a match opportunity for someone who's playing darts like it's a computer game.
Match darts. That is unbelievable. Michael Van Gerwen has averaged 112 and lost 6-1. It's the highest losing average ever seen on the European Tour. Doing about 3/4 of the time, so just offering up a break of throw in the very first leg was not the plan. Littler's not really made the most of that, though.
Yeah, that's a huge opening here for Michael. He needs to make something of it, though. Leaving 170 wouldn't have been enough, really, in my mind, and that is sort of enough. At least he's got a little better out than Luke Littler here.
He's going to leave himself tops. No, he's not, because he's dragged another into the 5 segment. This MVG's favourite finish. And it's a nice open bullseye, but he couldn't get the treble 19.
104. Luke require 55.
Well, he's 1 for 1 on doubles. Double 10. Well, does he ever have to get warmed up on double 10? I don't think so. So reliable for him. Extent where they're in full flow of their A game or anything. This is B game stuff right now, if that.
Yeah, and they're both producing exactly the same in this leg.
89.
We'll give him another opportunity to get this leg and the set won.
Well, if he can't take a finish, so he just matches the effort of Littler.
Double 10 then. That'll do it. Luke Littler bellowing across Ali Pali. He gets the first set. He will not be satisfied with how he's done it.
This has the feel of maybe a pretty important leg for Michael Van Gerwen, just to stand up and hold his throw. You can't just start letting legs get away on the trot.
Perfect setup shot to get down to 100, but Luke Littler hits another max, and he's on a 2-darter himself.
So the first of major questions asked of MVG in the match. Does he have the answer? Dart 3? No. Sailing away.
82.
Is Littler sailing away into a 2-leg lead in set 2? Yes, he is. Majestic stuff from the new.
I mean, he's not going to fade away this early in a match over a few mistakes, a few missed opportunities. He's going to redouble his resolve.
Wow, stayed on the treble 20. It was a gamble. A single would have left the bogey number. Went double-double, couldn't take it out. Now Michael van Gerwen has left himself 1-2-8. A tricky outshot, but an outshot nevertheless.
Yeah, needs that treble. He just hit so well for Bull. Another miss. Affords Luke Littler this opportunity at tops. So often it ends at double 10.
He is finding double 10 tonight, Luke Littler. And he is fired up. A much better set from the pair of them. But it's the same result as set one. Littler takes it and takes a 2-0 lead in the World Championship final.
Seems reasonable, and the only explanation. Really quite odd that he would choose that target, except for the expectation that he could hit it.
Well, Littler leaves 170 for the third leg running. Important passage of play as Michael van Gerwen tries to get a foothold in this game.
But Bullseye will win the set!
Oh, what an effort. Absolutely. Must have sent the adrenaline raging through MVG's system.
55.
Well, he went more conventional then, but it still didn't work. Whatever he's trying is not working. And Littler keeps on racking up sets.
Well, this effort against the throw, because he can't pick and choose which legs now. He just has to start winning legs, Michael does. Has to hope to get a chance here, and he has to take out these sorts of outs. And when you're playing people that are this talented at their best, you need to take these sorts of finishes, let alone the ones under 100 he's been missing.
Treble 18 is not found. He's dragged it into the 4 segment. And it's another loose dart. Erratic stuff from MVG.
Double 10. Bull double 10, and Littler is just doing what he wants up there.
What a slap that is in the face of MVG. Says, listen, pal, you can't even hit a treble to leave a double. I'm just going to hit anything I want to, and watch this.
He keeps on leaving that 170, and if he keeps on doing it, eventually he'll take it.
Curious choices, Dan, from a man this far down.
The percentages make him right, but he's taking on Luke Littler.
And that is a dangerous game to play! Another set dart missed, another bullseye miss for the 170.
The gambit.
Does it pay off? No, it doesn't. He left himself 3 darts at double. He has bust his score for the second time in this final, and surely the 4th set is now Littler's. Double 10. There is a real chance here that the World Championship final could turn into a rout, because one of the greatest players ever to throw a dart is getting a hiding from the 17-year-old at the moment.
The scary thing is, Luke Littler is 4-0 up in this, and there's only really one set where he has really moved through the gears. The rest has been okay. It's been good.
96. Luke at 130.
Well, I can go about this any way he chooses. Tops.
Good.
Our first ton-plus finish of the match. Here in set 5. That's a little surprising, perhaps, to some of our viewers. At least it is to me. When that dart was in the air, it was going to come down and in for that 180.
57.
Once again, we find Luke Littler on the 170. He might need to take it out.
133.
Well, yeah, Michael left his favorite out there, but all the outs don't seem to like him now.
If anything can get Michael van Gerwen going, maybe this can. Treble 19. Bullseye for the set.
Here we
answers. It may be a delayed answer, but he's let the Nuke know that there are two players in this World Championship final. He now has a set. The Green Machine has something to build upon. But Littler, well, it's 3 perfect to start the leg. But picks up a treble there. That at least consolidates his position.
Especially with Michael losing a dart on his visit. Started off 200 behind, not even within 100 now.
The only set that Van Gerwen has lost in a deciding leg was one of those to Callum Riggs. He's won every other time that he's been in a deciding leg of a set. But he's going to have to rely on mistakes from Littler in this position. Otherwise, he'll be 5-1 down in the final.
It's 6 darts now for Luke Littler from 128. Can go any way he likes here. Doesn't have to go for the bull, will he? No.
93.
Well, maybe he should have after missing the single 10.
Yeah. Bit casual, perhaps, from Littler. Wanted the 10, hit the 15, but he'll just come back and hit another 15 to leave double 10.
Luke, you require 35.
So double 10 it is. And a 5th set under its belt for Luke Littler. He's up 5-1. He's 2 sets away. Yeah, there's certainly some concern on Michael's face, but you'd have to feel 2 sets away from losing.
To the left, catching the flight and not registering any points.
86.
And while he is down to a finish, imagine what an extra 60 points would do for him in this situation.
I think he's trying not to think about that right now, Dan. He just has to take what he has, and he can't get it going.
61. Luke, you require
Squares it off to leave a ton. Treble 18. Leaves the bullseye again. And Luke Littler pins the bullseye this time.
Now Luke's thinking, I can hit a 180 to leave a finish. All off the back of that 1 treble 1, Dan.
He's still in charge of the leg. He's done very well there to leave tops after 12 darts, but 180 followed by 161 is not going to happen. Smile on Littler's face because he knew it was almost. He had one hand on the title if he'd done that.
Yeah, it was unlikely, but if there's a player alive who's going to do it now, it's him. But it's Michael Van Gerwen. If there's a player alive who can come back against Luke Littler in this match, it just might be him. He was down 4 sets. Now he's down 3. It's 5-2. But Luke Littler still needs 2 sets. Do it yourself. You can't just sit back and say, well, I can't. You know you can. It's the timing. We talk about the timing so much. And how about that? Pretty important for Michael against the throw to get ahead like this.
140.
What's the setup shot like? It's okay.
Yeah, he'll take that. A wonderful bull at the end of it.
$140. Michael, you require 92.
The unrelenting pressure from Littler.
Is it double-double? It is, and he couldn't get it started. And Luke Littler.
Luke, you require 64.
Treble 8 for double top. He gets to tops. And he hits tops. And it is 6-2 to Luke Littler. Another whitewash set. One more. He knows what he needs. He knows how to get it. Michael Van Gerwen does not look like he can stop Littler getting it tonight.
Let's remember, moving forward after this match, Dan, we're watching, for now, the number 2 and 3 in the world play going into 2025. And Michael Van Gerwen wants to be an ominous figure, even if he loses this, for the rest of the people. He wants his dignity and class up there, even in defeat.
stolen the darts here. Looking good for the set.
Yeah, this would make life a lot easier and maybe give him some momentum towards breaking that Littler throw in the next set.
Couldn't find the 1-7-1 to leave double 10, but it may be academic anyway. MVG to win the set 3-1. That's exactly what he's done. Michael van Gerwen is not done yet.
Well, we're in the 10th set of this final, Dan, and both players just about spot on their tournament average inside of the final.
Luke Littler is making a dash for the line here. The Sid Waddell Trophy could be just a few visits away.
Luke, you require 62.
So tops, and he's one leg away. Now he's feeling it, Dan.
But he may have no other option.
And a great first start, and he's following it.
133.
Well, Van Gerwen may be undone by his favorite finish.
100. Luke, you require
Imagine
132.
to win the World Championship. Another in there. Double 16! Luke Littler has missed the dart to be world champion, but he may get more in this leg.
Needed the treble.
63.
To realise his dream, to achieve his destiny, to be world champ. The button has been passed. This generation's special talent beats the great Michael van Gerwen. Luke the Nuke Littler, the teenager, is champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for as we crown our champion, receiving £500,000, the incredible Sid Waddell Trophy, as for the very first time in his career, we crown him the Paddy Power World Darts Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke the Nuke Littler!
For the bullseye! We've seen Littler hit it twice, Van Gerwen couldn't hit it for the match. Can Littler?
Can he? Oh, wow, look at that. As he let go of that, let me tell you, I reckon he felt that that had a chance. Well, at least Michael van Gerwen won't be leaving double 10.
He will not be going 5 double 10, 9 double 8. And Michael van Gerwen takes some revenge for that World Championship final defeat. He sinks the Premier League champion and the world champion, Luke the Nuke Littler, in a barnstorming battle that went all the way.
He's in again, it's number 3. And once again, he leaves 84 for the match. Van Gerwen is scrambling just to get to a finish. Needs treble. Does not get it, and Littler's not even forced to go for the bullseye if he doesn't get the treble first dart.
Oh,
just manages to set up Leaving that beloved tops, which has been very kind to him throughout this match.
Might be a farewell maximum from Michael van Gerwen. He's at 5 in this game, but he might be beaten heavily. And he is beaten heavily. Luke Littler wins it by 6 legs to 2. It took something extraordinary from MVG to stop him last week.